It's your girl back at it like a jackrabbit, back with collective energy read. If your sign falls out the deck and have no correlation to you, and maybe somebody that you have an energy exchange with throughout the day, as well as you may have an ancestor message here. Don't forget to hit like and share, as well as subscribe so you know next time that I post. Okay, it's something about a fake funeral, and a microbiologist. Okay, this is somebody that deal with life forms and the process of it, including the growth, a microbiologist, and a fake funeral. This fake funeral could be held, uh, was held for you about somebody of the past. All right, there is a female energy that you could have been cool with that is in her mother's apartment casting magic on you right now, and the ancestors getting ready to whoop their A. Okay, somebody named Richard, Kimberly, housekeeping, Randy, this person that could have beat you out your sleep when you was coming up, beating you out your sleep. That's a part of an underground fight club. Somebody named Beverly, somebody with the last name Hills, or somebody that was meeting up at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And they could have did a multiple stabbing at the Beverly Hills Hotel with any of these people. Okay, and housekeeping could have witnessed it. And you never cried for help. You just built on your character under pressure. And somebody knows this. You never cried for help. You just built a character. That's all you did. And somebody of this group that knows Richard was pretending that they were for their people the whole time they working against them. They are part of the program that knows Richard. Victor. Victor is your name, or Victor is one of these people. Victor. They was working with this executive that enforces the law in your community. And they was working with this person that was beating you out your sleep when you was coming up. Somebody wants credit for your work. This group that's pretending to be for their people the whole time they working against them, a part of the program. You could have went to a block party with one of these people, or something pertaining to a block party where executive laws was enforced at this block party. Somebody was putting their infected blood into your liquor and then trying to serve it to you. Working with this person that want credit for your work. You never needed their approval. This group, these people of the past, you never needed their approval on anything that you're doing because you don't move like them. You're not even in the same field as them, so they need to kind of like stay in their own lane. Remember, this is the group of people that was pretending to be for that people the whole time they working against you, a part of the program. Sharon Martin, somebody named Sharon Martin, okay? This ex-friend still talks with your family that you cut off, and for good reason. They can know this person that do housekeeping. Nick is your name, or Nick is one of these people. Nick. Anthony is your name, or Anthony is one of these people that knows that you never cried for help. You just built a character under pressure. A painter, you are one of these people, a painter. And one of these people could have had a newborn baby with health issues or deformity from drugs or alcohol that knows Richard. And this group of people who acting like they working with their people, but they against them, are part of the program to keep them hindered. Somebody named Tamar. Tamar. Okay, Tamar could be an ex-friend that it still talks with your family that you cut off for good reason. And one of these people could have got somebody snatched up before they could reach the camera view. It was the victim. It was an inside job. And they could have been working with housekeeping somewhere. Housekeeping. And this is an ancestor message. She kept bringing weird men to my home when I was alive. This is an elder speaking, okay? An elder. And this could have been somebody who could have beat you out of your sleep as a child. Judgment Day has arrived in here and it's official, laugh out loud. And you know that you never needed these people improvement. Judgment Day is upon them. And somebody unalived a friend while camping, then posted missing person flyers to get others to join the search. They had erratic behavior that day. And a tarot reader is doing mirror magic, love spells on subscribers, writings on the wall. Somebody is casting magic over it, and this is somebody who like to go to block parties. They know this law officer. And your passed over father is watching over things. You're passed over, you got a couple ancestors watching over things that's transpiring with these community members and these family members and these so-called fake friends. Okay? I got 8-ball, starship, and rockets in a world that don't give a damn. Bullets fly past me. Who can I trust? A player doing best they can. If you set your mind free, baby, maybe you'll understand that starships and rockets in a world that don't give a damn. Okay, these people like to take out stars, up and coming stars, okay, for what belongs to them, starships and rockets. They could have been getting somebody to shoot at you, pew pew at you, okay? You could be this person that's Japanese and black, Native American background. You could be Japanese and black on one of these people. Okay, and this ex-homegirl of yours know you Japanese and black. This is something they could have been trying to keep hidden from you. Somebody with lips tattoo on their neck could have been involved. Lip tattoo on their neck. And you are unaware that more than one person has keys to the residence. An ex-friend could have also had keys to this residence. An ex-best friend of yours. And when you cried out for help, they never gave it. So all it did was help you build character under pressure. This was a whole family of criminals that you was dealing with in this community that works an underground fight club behind the scenes. They also had a fake funeral. One of them could have a toothache, always complaining about a tooth in their mouth. Toothache. This is somebody that could be having some kind of heart issues at this time. They could be a AKA pink or green, okay? That's what I'm picking up on, a frat or sorority. This has to do with 2 triangles, okay? So they could have triangle love affair, the letter F, a music note F, a brother, a sister, the hood, love, peace, purity, and innocence out here. This has to do with your heart, lungs, immune system, lymph nodes, circulatory system as well. Somebody is Ebo, or somebody is an Ebony, or somebody's name is Ebony that could have joined in. Ebo, Ebony could be Ebo. And they know that you're getting ready to get your 10 of Cups, a happy home soon. A happy home soon. This group. Somebody is paying for it, okay? And this is somebody that you was unaware when you was living with them that somebody else had extra keys to your residence. Okay, and they was working with this babysitter that babysit coven children. Jealous of your 10 of Cups. Or this is what they wanted you to do when you was coming up. They need a therapy or a therapist, or they was working with a therapy or a therapist to lie and falsify something on you. Yep, they gave over your medical records to a therapist or somebody in therapy to put a false label on you. And Judgment Day has arrived for this person who did it. They could know somebody named Ish, or they're Ish-like, a characteristics of being appish, okay, or apish, that's what I'm hearing. Nationality or religion or ethnic group, informal. Okay, approximate age or day or time. Okay, somebody's ish. They not full-fledged, whatever they is. They not full-fledged into their community. They are part of the program. Okay, and your employer knew your biological mother, and they know that you're Asian and black. I mean, Japanese and black. Somebody named Smallwood or somebody with Smallwood out here. And they was trying to neo chip through shot records. Let me see your shot records, okay? They want to see what they put in your body, so they could try to figure out how to control you with these remember a microbiologist? They have nanochipped you, okay? They want to see how they can control you through these nanochips through this shot record, all right? And they were entering the program. They need to know your chip pattern to know that test to run on you, okay? They need to know what kind of chipping that you've had so they can know what kind of test to run on you. As well as, remember, they went to this therapist to get this falsified medical record done for you. And something you don't know has somebody is staying at your property and collecting rent. Criminal families, double confirmation on this criminal family, trying to make a false diagnosis, had you dodging bullets in the Matrix while trying to take credit for your work, as well as falsifying this medical documents through this therapist they know. And Judgment Day is here. This is the family that was getting reads on you. Your family has been getting reads on you. They knew you was this role model, or they was doing something towards a model, okay? A model, or you're a model. They was working with a wife or husband that's a police officer that could have a slim frame, or you got a slim frame. This is who they was working with. Remember when these people took one of their friends out doing camping? Something about a block party, multiple stabbings. Okay, could it happen at this Hilton, Beverly Hills Hotel? I said the Hilton. So Hilton is significant. This tarot reader doing love spells over their subscribers to make them keep coming back. An underground fight club. A whole family full of criminals been attacking you. They knew you this good role model. They was trying to neo-chip you through your shot records to see what kind of testing they want to do on you. They got snatched up before they could reach the camera. A victim. It was an inside job. They was working with this law enforcement, karmic law enforcement of your community, and working with a parental figure that used to beat you out your sleep, okay? And they could be in law enforcement. This one that was doing it. An ex-friend that still talks with your family that you cut off for good reason, and you never cried never cried for help. You just build character under pressure out here. You could be Japanese, Black, and Native American, and an employer knows their mother, okay? They were doing something with housekeeping. This ex-homegirl of yours is currently up in her mother's home doing black magic on you. Somebody that's Igbo or somebody named Ebony. They was doing something with this therapist, Richard, somebody who has Smallwood or named Smallwood. Tamara, a painter, Anthony, Nick, Victor, Randy, Kimberly, somebody with a slim frame, somebody with a lipstick tattoo on the side of their neck, somebody that's paying for it, okay? And you was unaware when you stayed at this residence that more than one person had access to the domain. Sharon Martin is significant. This is a passed over loved one, okay? They were using this babysitter for the Coven's children. And they could have been working with this family that's all criminal. Somebody who got a toothache. They was trying to play with your heartstrings out here. You never needed this group's approval, okay? And that's why they had to go and falsify medical records to make you look some type of way to steal, okay? They wanted credit for your work. Let's see who this is that took their friend out on a camping trip, my divine. Yeah, this is somebody that's low vibrational, mad they can't charge you with anything. They got to go after the criminals now, okay? Them harassing you, local police department need to find something better to do with their time. Like, go get real criminals, okay? They all low vibrational, mad they can't charge you with anything. Okay, and they regret these lies they was spewing for this criminal family out here. Yeah, with a celebrity or influencer, okay? Regret lies. Okay, they was also illegally surveillancing you with low vibrational activities, had things hidden in your outlets, fans, okay? And they was sending somebody in to roofie you, or this female energy was coming into your domain. If you had a parental figure that had key access to your domain, she was coming in, putting roofies in your drink, okay, and different, trying to get you SA'd out here. This is a parental figure doing this, okay? They also sent in this person that's claimed they work on cars to tamper with your car, okay? And they trying to stop your divine union. It's female energy. Okay, they always got food sitting in the microwave or oven. She a part of this whole family of criminals. She upset because you entering a new phase of happiness out here. Remember, she was pretending to be your people the whole time, working against you, a part of the program out here. Okay? A hockey player could be this person that had this baby that has deformities from alcohol or drugs. And your intuition could be picking up on this hockey player. This group settled for their behavior. And you picked up on they was a settler, okay? They're not set. You don't settle, okay? You this person that show real love. Some female energy was lying saying you stripped out here. Whatever they did in the past is catching up to them real quick, this feminine energy. Yeah, the divine is getting ready to grant you what you prayed and asked for. It's federal evidence on what they did towards you, as well as you being a reincarnated Egyptian god or goddess out here that they've been attacking. Lying saying you a stripper, okay? All right, this biological brother that want to come in and talk to you about who put this false label on you through these medical records, okay? Or your brother, biological brother, was a part of them coming to talk to you and trying to say that you had some kind of mental health issues and you don't have a history of it at all, okay? He was working with this sadistic female that liked to use scissors or knives as weapons, that knew these grandparent siblings, okay, or was raised around them from the Clark, okay, or no Clark, okay. This person that from the Clark or named Clark been currently going to a mystical shop on you, okay, to try to do some kind of spell because their phone was pinged to a certain location. With this person, that house is always dark and gloomy. This could be this parental figure. Clark know them, okay. Yep, it got quiet. Sharon Martin. Yeah, Sharon Martin. They was working against somebody named Sharon Martin. Somebody with a letter A in their name that's always going to the pawn shop. Somebody that's diabetic, 70 to 80, 90 to 80 years old. Okay, something that happened in 97, 96, or 98, or 99. Okay. With somebody who have type 2 diabetes. One of these feminine energies can now drive a Tesla. They could have did something towards Sharon Martin or talk to this person that drive this Tesla. Okay, as well as this dude, he knows something about who your auntie was that be sagging his pants. Okay, he know too about the situation that transpired with her. Yep, and what happened to you since the underage girl. Yep, and they all have took a blood oath to keep this private, whatever they did to your auntie. Some of hers is getting ready to be found floating on water, or whoever did something or threw something, but somebody's in the water. A party of 3 could have did this out at a water source that wanted credit for your work. Whatever they threw out there is getting ready to float towards the top of the water. Yeah, with somebody who like to go and wash their car at the car wash all the time, or owns one. Okay? They looking dumb now out in the streets for whatever they did to Sharon Martin with this man. Okay? They looking dumb. Remember that one of they is federal evidence, as well as them being pinged to the location. Working with a karmic cop to harass you. Okay? And they all being looked at. Because this same cop that harassed you is pinged to the location of a parental figure. They're being pinged to the location, meeting up with this person, discussing you behind the scenes. Divine is getting ready to give you what you asked for. They mad because they can't charge you with nothing. These people are part of SAs of the community. Okay, and they sent in this brother, this bio brother, to try to lie and say that you had some kind of medical falsified history on your medical record. They could have went to their therapy friend. Okay, this is somebody they used to talk to back in the day. Okay, and they was working with a supremacist to come up against you, and they was making negotiations with this low IQ supremacist to try to take your 10 of cups. Okay, for this family that's been getting reads on you. Let's see who this was putting their infected blood into your liquor. Okay, it's somebody who's trying to come between your relationship that claim they're an airbender out here. Okay, this the same person that's up in a mammy house right now trying to do black magic in her apartment, trying to do black magic. And you going to hell, little girl, okay? They mad because you seeing through they snake treachery, okay? And that you speak the truth. Mad you speak the truth. We don't give a damn. Quit being nasty out here, okay? Yeah, they was trying to send you in to go get poisoned at this fast food restaurant in the local community. And they thought it was going to be showtime. Working with this person that watched car. I'm hearing whoever this ex-homegirl is, somebody they know is related to your ex, okay? They think they double teaming you. They think they being sneaky and clever, and they not. Y'all all getting ready to go to jail, so it don't matter. Okay? It don't matter. Yeah. Showtime because y'all have been exposed. Remember, Judgment Day is here and they arrived for this group, okay? And they mad you speak the truth, but don't nobody give a damn. We mad you stay out here lying, trying to falsify people medical records illegally, okay? Yeah, they about to be implemented in these crimes with this old valedictorian, okay? Somebody 44 to 45, 46, okay? Yeah, they regret telling these lies on you and having a low IQ out here. And working with this Hispanic person that worked on your vehicle too, okay? Or whoever worked on your vehicle. This who been though this person with a low IQ, that was trying to come between your relationship. Working with this person, I always get their car washed. This was a person putting their infected blood, doing magic on you in a mammy house. Okay, this who put their infected blood into some liquor they tried to serve you. This group still currently, this family of criminals still currently having secret meetings about you. They could have stole a pair of your shoes. One of these people work at a movie theater. Okay, they still currently having meetings about you. Okay, you don't give a damn about none of this criminal ass family. Okay, you don't. They all can ride in hell. Okay, nobody care about you and your trash family in jeans. Okay, because y'all all trash. Okay, playing a prank. Whoever getting ready to play this prank, okay, with this person that was on probation or on probation is gonna get somebody unalived in the house. Yeah, your employer was working with this parent that be pawning your items. That's a senior citizen with gray hair, 65 years or older, okay, as well as doing something with somebody in an apartment complex. Okay, they know who your biological parent is. It's a lot of people in your community know who your bio parent is and everything. Okay, and all these community members keep playing in your face. Okay, all of them is okay. All of them. When I say all of them, from the cops to the courthouses, all the way down, everybody in your damn community been playing in your goddamn face. Okay, all of them have. And divine judgment is here on all of them for playing in your damn face. Okay, you did not play with these people. It was no reason for them to keep playing with you. Okay, you're not playing with none of them. So they need to stop playing in your face. Okay, let's get one for Japanese and Black Native American. This person in the Honda Civic noticed about you. This person, whatever they keep stating about you and of course getting dismissed, they know you Japanese and Black. Somebody with a letter A in their name. This group was being cutthroat, okay, to you because you mixed or something. Okay, they jealous you mixed. They jealous of how you look or something like that. Okay. And they mad because you trust in yourself and not them because you know they idiots. All of these people. Okay. They keep trying to send you some kind of anxiety spills and ain't hitting on that. It ain't bringing you on no anxiety. All it's doing is pissing you off with this group and this community. Okay? All they doing is pissing you off more. Okay? That's all they doing is pissing you off. Being dumb idiots. Okay? Never cry for help. Just build character. Okay? This person jealous of this. Okay? They always talk to themselves working with these adoptive siblings out here. Yep. You know the real change started within you, so you cut them all off, okay? Because they didn't want to change this group. These people of the community, they don't want to change. They want to be stuck on stupid. Working with criminal families of the community to come up against you. Let's see who this executive of forces law is about to do out here. Please, my divine. They're watching somebody who owns a nightclub, a strip club out here. You being watched. Okay? You're being watched, also watching this person that don't want to fit into none of y'all groups. Okay? Okay, these adopted siblings, one of them talk to themselves all the damn time, and one of them want credit for your work. Yeah, they about to be implemented in this crime by the weekend. Okay? And whoever this is working with your family, if it's an employer, they better stop because they being watched too. Okay? It was their last chance to try you this weekend. Somebody in their 70s or 80s. Okay? And I'm telling you right now, if an employer is working with your family members is under investigation, which means they're going to be under investigation. Okay? One of these people is from Greenspoint, wear a front lace quick weave. They already know that you want more for yourself, okay? You have to inhale, exhale on these idiots out here. They was using their family members, community members to come up against you, collective. You need to keep doing what you love at this time. Remember, the divine is getting ready to answer your prayers. You could have an underage boy with one of these people that came up against you, and they know that you're going to keep doing what you love. Somebody 8, 9, or 10. Outcome for the collective energies, please, my divine. Yeah, you're going to be held in high honor. And they expecting this to happen, okay? And they expect for them to get the out of here, okay? They going in and out the courts right now. A mature man is in concern, okay? For whatever this message, this feminine energy got about some kind of gift. And some kind of change coming with it to a feminine energy. And the laws coming in, okay? After they had been bribed of the past, okay, to not give you what was left by a wealthy man because they want to steal it, okay? And this is going to bring on a jail time and imprisonment, okay? They are being tapped, okay? I'm also picking them on arranged marriage, okay, or fake marriage with somebody that's in 32, 33, or 34. Yeah, these was a part of the many lovers in a circle or organization that now got them in despair because they being kicked out or don't have a job right now. In despair and in bad health as well. Okay, remember Judgment Day is here. Okay, they jealous of something you do for an occupation. Okay, wanted to put you in poverty. I'm also hearing that they keep trying to shut your page down, but that's not going to happen. Okay, because you help higher ups figure out what's going on in the community. Okay, so them shutting your page down is not going to happen. Yeah, you the privileged lady they want to see in poverty while stealing your property. I'm hearing they stole land from you and a house, okay? These are family members that never showed up, okay? They was always distant with you, okay? Now they texting and making phone calls about some letter they received and how they was trying to lie in the courts about who you was, okay, to take over yours. You cannot lie and falsify nothing on nobody's medical records that does not exist, okay? You going to your therapy friends to lie on the collective is not going to happen, okay? Remember, they also was working with your boss somewhere, whatever job they're working with them. And if this boss is working, coinciding with these family members and the adoptive siblings to come up against you out of pure jealousy of you and your mother, they're being watched as well at this time, okay? To see if they accepting bribes, okay? Yeah, they was trying to tailor make lies on you since a little girl, okay? Since you been a little kid. There's the community members, all know who your mama is, know who your daddy is. They know who your people is. All of them lying because they are part of this coven. They knew your parents. And so they know that you the child of this person, okay? So if they're lying around you, saying they don't know who your mom is, they all lying because they're all trying to steal from you, including employers. Okay, they jealous of what was left to you. And they was cool, I heard, with one of your bio parents, acting like they wouldn't. They knew both your parents was well off. Yep, this wealthy man left you something since a child. This is what they've been trying to attack and take. Whatever your dad left you. Alright, you never needed this group's approval. They still getting reads on you, okay? But it don't matter. This family full of criminals, okay? They about to get this message of concern out here. They definitely writing back and forth, being tapped, okay? Worried about what you got going on and when this gift gonna arrive to you. This person put you in a false marriage, okay? It ain't none of your damn business, okay? Get the hell on, this whole group, okay? All y'all can write. All right, I'm gonna leave it off right there, okay? Just know that the divine is getting ready to answer your prayers, collective. And you already know your girl gonna be back at it like a jackrabbit. Deuce.